What is up, YouTube? NES Addict here, and today we are going to talk about my boxed NES games. All that and more next. Alright guys, before we get started, if you would go ahead and hit that like button for me, that would make my day. And I want to give a special shout out to Superhero Game Squad for making my thumbnail. Thanks, Riff. He even did it on his birthday. What a nice guy. Alright, let's get started. So up first, we're going to start out with the Nintendo brand boxes. Alright, so as you guys saw in the intro, I have the Legend of Zelda boxed. Now, it is not the greatest box, but it is boxed. And if you open it up inside, there is the game. There is this really awesome map that has awesome little kid writing all over it, and probably some of mine, and the Zelda manual. What is also in here is the little piece of styrofoam, which isn't that important, but it's kind of cool. I don't have the bag, however, that goes around it with the circle cut out so you can see the gold. Up next we have the promotional offer, not for sale, alternate Metroid Box. So we have that there. You open it up. We have the manual. And some dude named Chad Henson decided to write his name on top of this beautiful label. Thanks, Chad. But as you can see, this box is in pretty decent shape. It's probably my second best box I have. Up next we have a very well loved and extremely beat up Super Mario Bros. 3 box. In this box, as you see, it has a very beat up top, is a copy of Mario Bros. 3 and a manual and a black case, and there is no styrofoam in here. The final Nintendo box I have is Dr. Mario, sent to me by the Co-op Collector. Inside is a copy of Dr. Mario, a manual, a black case, and the styrofoam is in there. Alright, up next we have Konami boxes. First up we have one of my favorite NES games, Lifeforce. Look at that shiny silvery box. This box is in pretty decent shape, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Up next we have a box that I could not live without, and that box is Castlevania. This box is pretty well loved, but it's not too bad. Inside of it is a really beat up Castlevania manual that says please be kind to rewind. I think it's also missing a couple pages. And I actually have a Castlevania cart that also says please be kind and rewind. This came from 226 Chestnut Street, Coshocton, Ohio. Did I say that right? From Classic Family Video. Thanks, Classic Family Video. Up next, the saga continues with Simon's Quest. There is no game in this box, but I'm happy to have it nonetheless. The game is actually on the shelf, and I'm pretty sure there's no manual in here. Nope, no manual, but a piece of styrofoam. And last but not least, of the Konami boxes I own, Contra. What a classic box this is. This box is also empty, the game is on the shelf, but there is a Contra manual in here. Up next is a mixed bag of companies. We have Taxan, Ultra, and Sunsoft. First up on deck, the real American hero, G.I. Joe. This box is very well loved, but I'm happy to have it in my collection nonetheless. Next we have the Mean Green Fighting Machines, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There is actually a game in here. Pretty nice copy too. But no manual, no styrofoam, and no black box. Next we have my other favorite NES game of all time, Batman by Sunsoft. Man, this game is great. I remember having this box as a kid briefly before I threw it in the trash. There is actually a bad copy of Batman in here with a very nice manual. And this also has the styrofoam. What good would having Batman be if you didn't have the return of the Joker? This is probably my other nicest box besides my Metroid box. I love this box. Look at Joker's eyes. Those are just crazy looking. This actually does have the little black case that goes around the NES game and the manual. Up next are a group of boxes from Tecmo. First we have Ninja Gaiden 1 Man. This game just gives people fits, myself included. There's a big gaping hole on the side, probably where Ryu Hayabusa tried to escape. And there's also some styrofoam in there. Let the series continue because we have Ninja Gaiden 2. There's no game in here, but there are several cool inserts. Here we have this really cool insert by Tecmo, giving you a preview of all their games, Ninja Gaiden 2 included. We have Get the Power, Nintendo Power, an ad. I don't know if that came with this or not, but it's in there. We do have the Ninja Gaiden 2 instruction manual, and you can get this cool Tecmo G-Shock watch. And once again, the styrofoam's inside. Alright, we have to finish off the series. We also have Ninja Gaiden 3, the ancient ship of doom. There's actually nothing in this box, but it's cool to have it nonetheless. Up next we have an ocean game, and what I gather is a hard game to come by. Robocop 3. I actually got this at a local yard sale about 2 or 3 years ago. Let's see what's in here. So we have Robocop 3 that's inside, and some styrofoam, and I think that's it. Alright, for the last 2 boxes I have, these are my least favorite boxes in my collection, but they're still cool, especially one of them. One of them is Bandai's Dragon Spirit. I love this game, but this box has seen better days. And finally, one of the smokiest filled boxes I've ever smelled. Man, this box must have sat in a house full of cigarettes for 20 years. Yeah, that smells bad. And as you saw, it's Tengen's Super Sprint. I don't know if you can tell, but it even looks yellow. Let me show you the... Do you see that color? It's like off-white. Just got tons of tar. And inside here is a Tengen box, a Super Sprint Tengen poster, and a smoke-ridden Tengen customer response card. And finally, the Tengen Super Sprint manual. Can you see that smoke? Alright guys, so those are some of my boxes for my NES games. Leave a comment down below some of the cool NES boxes you have. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell for notifications. And until next time, and as always, take care. Alright guys, if you stuck around this long, you've made it to more this week. I'm actually going to show you this cool new case that I now keep my NES boxes in. Alright, so at my local video game store, the Video Game Cavern in Taylor, South Carolina, this box used to adorn the shelf, and that's where they kept their high-price NES games. Well, they got some new cabinets that better house them, so they got rid of this, and I saw it in the back last time I was there, and I knew I had to have it. I bought so many games out of this thing. It's just such a great memory for me to have. And now it holds my NES and Super NES boxes. And some McDonald's figurines. And now for 5 seconds with Creepy Todd.